How you doing?
Good. How you guys doing?
Fantastic.
Thanks for doing this.
Of course.
Thanks for having
Of
us.
course.
Wait, we have a background. I'm trying to find it. How do you do it again?
Wait, are we live like off the bat?
I just hit recording
Are we on
then.
the record?
Oh, shit, we're on the record. Fuck.
Wait, I'll get my.
Are there any rules we need to know about? No cuss words?
Oh, I don't know. I think we can cuss.
Are we allowed to have like anime girls as our background?
Sure. I've never known how to do that.
I've figured it
Edit
out.
the background.
Hold on.
Go for it.
Thank you. So let me choose virtual background. There we go.
Yeah.
You might have to teach me how to do it. Because I always get in trouble with these because...
Let's go. That's perfect. You just have to like. Oh no.
Oh,
Do you reckon that? No,
Nah,
that's
no.
bad. Just go down to see where it says stop video.
Oh, yeah.
Click that little arrow and go choose virtual background.
Oh, cool. I don't have any cool pics loaded up. Yeah, I get in trouble because my back, like, it always looks dodgy wherever I do it, and I get told like the videos have to look nicer. But
Who are you getting in trouble
oh, just the team.
of? That sucks. Sorry to hear that.
It's
The lighting
alright.
looks great together.
yeah, it does look nice.
Is it too much?
No, you're so in focus. It looks great.
Yes. So basically, we're just doing this thing, talking to a bunch of artists from Nui who we're really into, sort of just about anything really. There's no rules, not much of a format or anything like that.
Nice.
But yeah, I guess you guys just released a new track, so that's probably an exciting thing to talk about with
Yeah, for
Shady
sure.
Nasty.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I think that collaboration is just so sick, and especially
yeah, we love it too.
Yeah.
Did that come about from you guys just gigging with them, or?
Well, we actually played our first show ever with them like a bit more than a year ago. And like we were just scared little we weren't scared. We like didn't know what we were doing at all.
Yeah.
And they were just so chill and made us feel so comfortable.
That was so nice. And we liked all the same music and shit.
Yeah, but then we didn't see them for like a year.
Not a year.
Oh, we didn't see them until we went on tour with them.
Oh, yeah, true. Yeah.
Yeah. And they just reached out and said, come on tour, which was great.
That's sick.
Yeah.
Because
And on tour,
I think that was the first time I heard of you guys, because Shady Nasty put you on their story. And was it at the Cambo, like at the sidebar?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was our first show.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
I'd seen like the name, and then I saw Shady Nasty posting, being like, "Oh, these guys are legit." I was like, "Oh,
Yeah.
It was tight.
Yeah, it was so sick.
Love playing with them.
It's mad that they're so keen to just get around it.
Yeah, I don't know why. Still, I guess because we're like such good mates with them. But it's it's great. Have you met those boys? Sweet.
Nah.
Mates. Oh, really?
Yeah, no, never. I did see them live, and I don't know if that was the same show, but like I'd been in a gig in Sydney that night, and we got back at like 11, and we're like, "Oh, we can make the Shady Nasty show."
Yeah, they're crazy live.
Oh man, it was sick.
Yeah,
They're a cool band. But I can see, like, I like how it's not like you guys are similar, but I can see why you guys would be sort of attracted to each other.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna have to play with bands, whether we like it or not, even though we're hip hop artists. So it's good to play with them because they kind of match our energy too.
Yeah.
So if we gotta play with a band, that's
Yeah.
great that we can play with them.
Are there any other hip hop artists that you guys have like that you're into, or
From Australia?
Oh, yeah, from Australia.
I mean, we love our boy Aquinas' shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm trying to think.
There's artists from who we've never met, like that we like Husky.
Yeah, we fuck with Husky.
The band.
Like Barrow from Melbourne.
Yeah, Barrow's so sick. Barrow's so sick. Not many though.
Yeah, there's not many.
Like, dude, I'll be honest. It's not too many. which
Yeah,
is,
because it's not Oz hip hop what you guys are doing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no. But I feel like that type of like stuff is getting way more popular in Australia now. Like rap that isn't like heaps overtly Aussie hip hop.
it's great.
I love how you guys, you're not like Aussie, well, you're Aussie, but you're not like Oz hip hop, but you still are repping Nui in a big way, which is important.
Yeah, it's
Well-
definitely. I feel like Aussie hip hop, like in the traditional sense, like if you're talking about fucking like Hilltop Hoods or something like that, it represents such a like narrow view of like what Australians are even like. I reckon.
I agree with that. Yeah, it's like it's simply just outdated to do that shit.
Yeah.
Like I liked it in 2009. It was cool in 2009.
Oh, there's some crazy Hilltop Hood tracks.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. Some of it still goes. Some of it still
Yeah.
goes, but I just don't know if there's still room for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's mad that you guys you're probably, I don't know, leading that charge, I reckon.
We're just happy to be a part of it.
Yeah, definitely.
And what about like the new mixtape? Is that fully finished?
Yeah.
Almost, yeah.
Oh, well, we're still touching it up.
Yeah, but the songs are all done.
Yeah.
How many tracks is it?
12.
12, yeah.
Sick.
Yeah. 12.
Well, there's an intro that's. Well, I mean, it's 2.5 minutes. So yeah,
I'd say
12 tracks.
12,
Let's say
yeah.
12 tracks.
Yeah.
Well, that's longer than
Few
most of the songs on Don't Be Confused, isn't it? Like
Yeah,
how
there's some-
they're all like
We do a lot of
songs.
short, like kind of short songs.
Usually under 3 minutes. There's only one song that's over.
Yeah, I feel like we've done done some more fleshed out tracks, but we really like doing shorter like stuff.
Yeah, with like just the change ups in the middle of the tracks.
Yeah,
and
we love that shit.
And with Don't Be Confused, like it's sometimes if you're not looking at when the tracks are changing, like you think it'd be a track change in the middle of the song, and then when it actually is a track change, it sort of just feels like it could have been like you wouldn't have realized.
We definitely wanted that mixtape to flow like as one kind of big mess.
Yeah. Well, with it being our first project, we didn't want to just, go track by track by track.
Yeah.
We wanted it to be like 20 minutes of just coherency, and I think we did that, which is good.
Is for sure. It's one, cohesive, coherent thing. So did you have a different like sort of mindset for this new mixtape because you've got your first like release out of the way?
Well, it's pretty much a different different genre almost.
Yeah, it's like a whole. We've just like honed in a lot more on like a very like a lot more specific sound, I think.
And with our first tape, we didn't have any stakes really.
Yeah.
At all, because no one knew who the fuck we were.
Yeah.
We had to put out shit. So we were like, let's just, do whatever we want to do and see what happens.
Yeah.
And that worked out. So now we can be more specific.
Yeah, it's definitely like a lot more. This new one's like a lot more coherent, like in the sound of the actual mixtape. Like it's a way more the same, if that makes sense. Like it's still like a lot of variation, but it's all like in the same sort of sound.
Do you know when you're looking at dropping it?
Yeah, I think fuck it.
Yeah.
We're going to put it out on the 30th of October. 30th of October.
Yeah. That's pretty soon.
Yeah.
That?
Yeah, that's the date.
Oh, true.
So but we still have to touch some shit up. So we're kind of in grind mode a little bit with it, but
you better get to work.
That's it. We're pretty much done.
That's mad. I've been trying to like weasel exclusives out of people when I do this.
That was easy. We will.
That was like no one's gonna listen. It's fine. Just tell it.
You may as well. We only got a month to announce it. Anyway, so.
Nah, that's heaps exciting. I'm glad it's so soon. It was like with the Dave album we just dropped. Like that was nearly 2 years in the
that was
waiting. Which was like just
that must be hard sitting on something for so long.
I couldn't do it. I would give up before.
We're very impatient.
Yeah,
that's good. There's something in like you've just made it sort of thing, and it's really relevant. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well,
It also helps that we're mixing, mastering all our own stuff, so you don't really have to wait for like that.
Yeah, You master it too.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Wow.
Nah, I just think it's
That's
alright.
mad.
I don't have to do anything in the post process, so I'm just chilling.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I'm relaxing.
Nah, mastering's just like my least favorite part of the process, but it's alright. It's cool.
Yeah, that's crazy that you even master yourself, because I always just thought you have to get someone else to master it.
Yeah, I
Like,
think it started off because we just didn't want to pay like people
Yeah.
to do it,
Yeah.
and it's like fuck you. Like if you can get it sounding good, like you may as well just do it yourself.
definitely. And
But I mean, part of the reason people like mastering is to get a different opinion. But I feel like it kind of suits our music to just like do it all ourselves and put it out and be like, no matter what, like you have to
yeah,
like it.
like if you guys to like, it's finished when you're mastering it, but if you were like recording in a studio, like
Yeah,
there'd be guys being like, oh no, you should do this, or
Yeah,
oh, I'm not
exactly,
sure
yeah.
about that. Like,
Yeah, we don't want any second opinions. I don't think.
nah.
yeah, not really.
We can't stomach it, which is a flaw, I think.
Nah, I don't reckon.
In a way.
Because like it's more that just like we know so much what we want that like there's no point even trying to ask like other people.
That's so good. It's so good to have that like
Yeah,
confidence
it's
and
comfortable.
just,
It's comforting.
Yeah, definitely.
and that's why you've been able to like create a thing that's entirely your own.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
We might get rid of the background. I'm bugging.
You just keep disappearing. I don't mind.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
There we go. Bit more regular now.
Oh, no. We gotta go. We gotta go.
Yeah, no.
It had a nice run.
It was fun like last year.
Yeah. Yeah, I kind of know what we're talking about.
Fuck.
This isn't music related, but a big wig out for me was when I found out you were Johnny Chapman's brother.
Yeah.
How do you know Johnny?
We went to high school together.
Yeah.
Same year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember
Oh,
watching.
schwoosh.
I watched you guys being as the Dynamics cover Rock Lobster at like the
Wait, is that
like the U12 music
is
night.
that a big flashback?
Yeah. It was a fucking sick cover too. I remember going home and being like, that was so
Rock
good.
Lobster.
Yeah.
You playing Rock Lobster?
Yeah, we played Rock Lobster. I think I played bass on that one.
Yeah.
Wow.
Such a good track.
Was the name The Dynamics?
Well, that was like, I don't think that was the Dynamics. So that was probably that era.
Right. Yeah. Sorry.
But Dynamics was pretty much like what Dave is now. Like we started that in year 7.
That was just like a year 12, like.
Yeah, like that was our year
Right, yeah.
12, just sort of music class. So there was like 7 of us. But yeah, the Dynamics was just me, Gabe, and a bass player. Like my mate Jacko, now he's a doctor, and so he had to didn't waste his time with us. And yeah, we at some point we changed our name to Dave in like year 10, and then that's it. But I know what you're talking about, because in music class we would just get together, we'd do like Rock Lobster, we'd do a Nickelback song.
Yes.
And we'd do like,
That's the shit.
Yeah.
what did we do? Like the Zelda shop theme, we played that one a lot.
That's tight.
That's
That's awesome.
I think those
Bring
are
that
our 3
back.
bangers.
Turn that back. 2020.
And we played with Johnny's band, Watch Me As I Fall at the
Yeah, I
Loft.
remember that.
Was
as
that-
well.
Was that pre Fingers Crossed?
Yeah, that was before our fingers crossed.
Yeah, I always forget they changed
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
At the Loft.
I think so, yeah.
Whoa. Crazy.
The Loft used to go off. I wish we could play the Loft.
Yeah,
that was
right.
so cool.
What's the Loft now? Do you know what the Loft is now? No?
Nah, I just know I think it's just shut, isn't it? Like, just
Yeah, I mean, it's just like,
dead,
it's still there, like perfectly preserved.
Yeah.
hit them up.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't even know your guys' names.
Oh, I'm Harrison.
I'm Chester. What's up?
I was trying to find them, and I'm like, just everywhere. It's like Tacky Local and
Yeah.
It's
I'm
good.
like,
Good.
fuck,
I like that.
Yeah,
I like
I was like, maybe I shouldn't. Maybe they don't want anyone to know. But
no.
Oh, no, I'm fine with
okay.
it. My name can be public.
Yeah. The pap's gonna be out the front of your door.
Yeah.
when we finish
They're waiting
this, I
already.
reckon.
Sick. I love them. I'm looking good today too.
I was reading like your latest thing with NME and like the interview, you Q&A thing you did with them, and there was heaps of stuff that I liked heaps that you'd said. that sort of resonated with me. But one thing I liked and was interested in was when they asked you like characterize the Newcastle music scene. You said it was broken and desperate for reform.
Well, yeah. That's partially. That's like obviously the virus and shit. But we probably would have had that take this time last year. And and I don't know if we have the authority to say something so bold, but fuck
Say
it,
it.
like
Yeah.
that's
I
truly.
want you to elaborate on it, like, because whenever anyone ever asks me, my first response to be like, "Oh, it's great," like. But when I saw that, I was just like, "Fuck yeah!"
Well, because the easy thing to do would obviously be to be like, yeah, it's good. It's good. I don't think it's good at all.
It's just like
people are scared. I think this is my take on it anyway, and I'm an idiot, so don't hold me to it. But I think people are just scared to like fall out of place a bit, so much so that they follow like a set path, and that leads to the same destination always, which is like playing good local shows. But that's about it, right?
Yeah. And you're like, because it's sort of, I don't know, you're not going to have as big of a fan base in Newcastle because you're so staunchly doing what you want to do.
Yeah, I mean, that's the
point of it. The point of our whole music is to be honest, you know?
Yeah.
So why not be honest? I don't know.
No, it's sick.
And it's not that we don't fuck with, there's lots of artists from Newcastle that we fuck with heaps, but it's just like, it just feels a bit stale sometimes.
Yeah, for sure. Is that like, I don't know, like venues, like, do you guys
I think it's more just, I don't know.
I mean, Newcastle's kind of limited in venues, but I feel like that's not really, I wouldn't have a solution to that. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's more of on like a,
it's also just like reflective of a lot of the music scene in Australia in general, in that it's like it's all very like, oh, let's make music for fucking like Together Triple J.
That's it's like a vicious cycle, I swear.
Yeah.
Because before we started doing shit, I was like, because of how like tight the circles were and shit, I was scared. I was legit frightened to do music because of like, I knew how dense the judgment would be. Not that I cared, but like how that would affect our success. It scared me. Like I didn't want to be put under like a microscope by anyone. It took us like 4 years to like actually do it because we were, you know,
shit.
No, not because we were shit. Because
right.
we were worried about like the consequence of what we would
really
do. Yeah, I was fucking scared. I didn't want any of it.
Well, I wasn't as scared because I'd done shows and shit before.
You're a legend, man. You're a fucking legend. Man. That's great.
But it can be daunting. I guess it could be. I can see how it's like daunting.
It was daunting, but we had to get over that hump of like.
Yeah.
And now I'm glad we went through the trials and tribulations of being like, oh, this isn't like second guessing ourselves because now we're like fully confident, you know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Let's
see.
I've actually got a question for you, Noah.
Hit me up.
You play the 404, huh? You sample it.
Yeah, I've been known to play the 404.
How's it going? How's it going with the 404? We're 404 boys.
I got it here. I had to give it back to Romy for a little bit, but
is that Romy 404?
It's Romy's, yeah. Because
wait, he has two, right?
No, he's got a 303 as well.
Oh, true.
303.
So
damn.
This is my new toy.
What we got?
Oh!
Wait, is that a 2000? Wait, what is that?
It's a 2500.
That's crazy. I want one of those.
How much? If you don't mind me asking, how much you drop?
$700.
Worth it?
That's decent.
Yeah, I'm stoked on it. I got it from a cash converters near Brisbane, like just on their website.
That's so good.
Are those pads nice and tough?
Yeah. I go pretty hard on it. So yeah, I got a pocket operator, like those little things.
Yeah.
And just like bought it on a whim and like wasn't clued into sampling at all and started mucking around with it, had heaps of fun. And then Romy was like, oh, now you've learned that, you should borrow my 404. So I did that.
Good looks.
Yeah.
And then I was really wanting an MPC. I was like, no, I'm not going to get one until I've like learned how to use the 404. So I waited till I'd like done a shitty beat tape and
Put out a beat tape?
treated myself. Yeah, it's on my Bandcamp. I'll link you.
We're gonna catch that. Made on the 404.
Yeah. So
That's
the first one's all on the Pocket Operator, and then the next one's all on the 404.
That's
A whole beat
fucking
tape on a
sick.
Teenage Engineering Pocket Operator.
Yeah, there's like 11 tracks, I think.
That is crazy.
Don't
sick.
listen to it though. It's fun.
Nah, straight there,
we'll go
I'll
straight
listen.
there. Yeah.
Nah,
That's
I will
crazy.
link you. It's pretty
I
funny.
find making like beats just on the 404 like pretty difficult.
I find
Yeah.
that too.
Yeah.
They're all like
But they have a sick sound like when you do it.
yeah, it's definitely a thing. And I think like is that what Earl Sweatshirt does?
I don't think so.
I think he's like
Hmm.
on. I don't know if he does anymore, but I can imagine some of his old stuff having been that.
Yeah, maybe. I've heard stuff, and like me and Romy have talked about it. It's just like the way the loops and like none of it's really
Actually,
agree or anything.
it could make sense.
I don't think he does.
I thought he was
maybe.
on Ableton.
They just use Ableton, I think, and like
Yeah.
replicate the sound of a 404.
But I can he'd have some hardware too.
Sim.
Like shit like that.
Yeah. So are you guys on Ableton?
Yeah, Ableton. I love Ableton.
Yeah, because the stuff that you're doing with those beats is just neck
It's
level.
crazy, right?
Yeah,
It's
I was using Machine for ages, which is like essentially just like it's a lot like an MPC, like the chopping and stuff. But
Yeah.
that's why I was because I was like just sampling for so long. And then I was like, oh, because it's just not good for arranging songs.
Yeah.
So I was like, fuck, I'll just spend money on Ableton. $600. I was like, oh, I was pretty scared, dude. And I was like, oh, it's actually like the best purchase I ever made.
Stuff like that, yeah. It's not like a
Yeah.
fun purchase, maybe, but it's important.
It's not fun.
Yeah.
That's silly.
Yeah, it pays off for sure.
So what, like when you say you're doing sampling, but like not so much now, are you like playing in stuff now?
Oh, I definitely am still sampling, but I just like, I mean, the sampling on Ableton is really good. That's why I like it heaps.
Yeah, okay.
But I definitely like went through a phase of sampling a lot less. But I feel like on this new mixtape, we sample a lot.
Yeah, we did. And that's part of the reason why I'm so happy it's coming out so early. It's because we did sample a lot and we're trying to do it right in like clear samples and shit. And we've been like somehow so lucky with the samples we've used.
We have been, yeah.
So what do you do? Do you just hit up the people who you took it from or something?
Our managers like sort it.
Yeah.
So they just like email the labels and like stuff like that. And then they'll be like, and then I think like the ones that we've cleared, they take a percentage of like because obviously we don't have any money to like pay them outright.
No.
So they take like a percentage of the profit from the song. And it's only like 10% or something crazy like that.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
And we just got lucky.
But yeah, apparently it can be very difficult.
Are they big artists that you sampled, or is it
Nah, they're
stuff?
like small, and it's like all like 70s, 80s stuff. Usually.
But in saying that though, we still have to scrap like 2 or 3 songs along the way.
Yeah.
Which like we ended up replacing it with
better stuff.
Yeah. But it still hurts at the time, being like, no, you can't put this on the tape.
Yeah.
It's like, fuck. I have to do something else.
For sure.
Yeah.
I've heard like Madlib talking about all the times he's been sued and shit like that.
Yeah.
I can't remember what he samples and stuff.
Yeah. Because and I think the thing is, once like in Madlib's case, even he might not have known how far the beat would have gone.
Yeah.
And like once it's like once you got like the No More Parties in LA or something, like on a Kanye West placement, that's when people start like, oh wait, that's our sample.
Yeah.
You know?
And
like,
that's when they want money.
Yeah, exactly. So that's tough.
That's cool that you guys are, you're just sorting it, doing it right. And
we wouldn't have without a manager.
Yeah, we definitely wouldn't have.
We're lazy. We wouldn't have done it. But they're like, you really gotta. So we're like, all right.
That's why we sit at home and make music and managers do whatever managers do.
Yeah. They're doing a great job though. They sorted this.
Yeah, definitely.
Is it Dan and Maya?
Yeah,
Dan and Maya.
You know him.
Yeah. Yeah. I've just seen them commenting on your shit, and I'm like, oh, what's going on here?
How do you know those two?
I originally met Dan because Gabe, our drummer, worked at Tallulah with him, like a restaurant in the junction.
True.
Oh,
Wow. That's
And
a throwback.
so, like, yeah, Dan was just sort of always around, and then yeah, we met Maya, and we've just kept in touch. And yeah, like Dan helped Romy, my brother, find his manager, and
Oh, that's sick.
Really?
um,
I love
yeah,
Robin. They
Yeah.
can't stop talking
yeah,
about Robin.
I know.
Which is like totally, so we're
Yeah.
all here for it.
Yeah, and I just seen them commenting on your stuff, and you know, you just get like a feeling. I was like, oh, what's
Yeah,
going
yeah.
on there?
No, they've
It's
sorted it big
awesome.
time. They
It's-
found us when we had no right to be found.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were so early somehow.
Yeah.
And like they've just believed in us since, which is like, it's
Yeah.
so inspiring. It feels good. Like it's motivating for us.
Yeah, and they're
Mm.
so like, they wouldn't be like wasting their time if they like didn't really believe in you guys.
Yeah,
too, I
You get that
think.
sense at least.
Yeah.
So it's good. Feels good.
It's such a small world. It's crazy.
I know. Well, Dan's a Newcastle boy, so
Yeah.
that adds to it as well.
Yeah. Yeah. Sick.
Mm-hmm.
How long have we been chatting? What are you guys doing for the rest of the day?
I don't know. I usually work Friday nights.
We might get the studio.
Yeah, we might. While we're here, you know. We
Yeah.
might
Oh
as well.
yeah. Is this the studio? Are you at?
Yeah. Should we give it a tour? Is it too messy
Yeah.
to give a tour?
No, we can give it to it. It's
Yeah,
actually
yeah,
quite
yeah.
clean.
Give us a tour. Sick.
All right, here's the studio tour. Got the mic.
Oh, we got a pop filter.
YouTube subs. shitty interface with a shitty blue mic.
What mic?
Yeah, this is what we used to record the Burn After Listening.
Got the fucky balls.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, no, we did. I swear to God.
We used this for heaps of
Is that an
songs.
SM58?
Yeah.
What the hell?
We got this here, but we were like, it just suited the sound so well.
Yeah.
Oh,
There's a lot of
that's
songs with it.
sick.
It's heaps.
And yeah, it's the rest.
Oh man. So it's just your bedroom.
And this is the mouse pad. This is our mouse pad.
Shady nasty vinyl.
Bad posture vinyl.
Oh.
Still in the sleeve.
Never been listened to, never gone on. Fuck that album and stuff. Just
That's
kidding.
so good. This is my mouse pad. This is the first Dave EP.
Oh, yeah.
No,
Fuck,
those
did
in
you
winter.
release mouse pads as much?
We got so our mate Rutto, who used to be the other guitarist, and he's just sort of like, I don't know, a bit of like just always on the computer. Like if I can't find a download for something I really want, I just message him and I'm like,
Yeah.
hey, I want this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so he just hit me up. He's like, oh, this website, they're doing free mouse pads. Any design you want, you send them an image. And I did a Sunny Days one. And I'm like, sick. And
Yeah.
you wouldn't even know that I still have it. But yeah, use it all the
There
time.
you go.
If I lose it, I'll just use a vinyl. A record.
Yeah, vinyl's good for it.
They are.
So stable.
But yeah, I reckon it's probably a good time to wrap.
Yeah.
But thanks so much for doing this. It's been
Thanks
been
for having
Yeah,
me.
thank you.
Yeah, love chatting.
I'll send you my Bandcamp link.
Yeah, do
Yeah,
it.
please do.
Have you been on the NPC at all recently? Have you been like fully grinding on that thing?
Yeah, as much
I
as
see you liking DiBiase's posts and shit, and I'm like, he must know what he's doing. Like that's a good shout. DiBiase's the one.
He's mad. Hey, and I saw you mention Russ G in something
Oh man,
I read. So I was like,
Russ G
Russ
is
G.
like truly inspired this tape as well.
oh, that's awesome.
Big time. Rest in peace to Russ G.
Rest
That's
in
one.
peace.
That's honestly one of my
To
heroes.
Russ G.
Too early.
Yeah.
For sure.
So depressing.
Man, that's so funny.
Have you listened to all these tapes and shit?
Oh, not all of them, but
Just like Down to
like,
all the down to earth.
yeah, the
shit.
down to earth ones, and then yeah, I smashed the latest one a bit when it came out recently. I find myself listening to DiBiase more.
Oh really?
Yeah, like I like bonus levels and I like the Baker's Dozen one.
Yeah. They're all so sick.
And lately I've been listening to Koreatown Oddity heaps. Do you guys listen to
Yeah,
him?
What are
do
you
you-
talking about, Craterface?
Because we used to listen to him back in 2014 or some shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
Do
I
you
haven't
listen to
heard-
his Lil Dominic's Nosebleed or whatever?
Yeah, that's the only album I've heard.
It's so theatrical. It's crazy.
I love it. Like,
He's
yeah.
He's an NPC player actually.
Yeah, I've seen photos of him with a 1000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He makes beats with Mind Design.
No.
Oh, they work really well together. I think. Yeah.
I'll have to suss him out.
He's very cool, very cool.
Man. Okay, I could rant all day about.
Yeah, I know. It's dangerous talking about Raj and shit because we love him so much.
Yeah.
My Lachlan X Morris one, like, ended up, we were just talking about Seinfeld for like 20 minutes.
That's so
How did that happen?
I can't remember how it came up. I think it's one of the, it's like this, like we hadn't really talked that much before. We just were doing this and realized we had all these things in common, and then we were just like
Yeah.
Seinfeld quotes back and forth for like 50
That
minutes.
doesn't hurt though. That's
nice.
nice.
Well, that's in
Again,
there.
you can do that
I'm not
forever.
editing these, so I just drop the thing in after
Yeah.
the intro, and that's it. So,
Easy as that.
That's the way to do it, I think.
Yeah.
but yeah, well, good luck with the new mixtape. I'll be heaps keen to hear it,
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
and hopefully see you playing soon, because I haven't yet.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
you probably will.
Come on,
Yeah.
tell us. We're at the end. 2 exclusives in one podcast.
Well,
Tell
we're
us.
just like we might be playing with
We might be
a band
doing
we've
something.
played with before.
Okay.
A band that's on the table. Who knows though?
Are they literally on the table?
Huh?
They're on your
On the
table.
table.
The band you're talking about?
On the computer desk. No. We don't like those guys, so we wouldn't play.
Oh, okay, true.
Yeah.
Okay,
Sorry,
man.
they're playing shows with them soon.
Awesome. I can't wait. I don't want to get you in trouble now. Dan's gonna send me a message.
That's why it's fucking. Who cares? We're
So
hyped
what are you doing?
for it.
He won't let you talk to me again.
Who, Dan?
Yeah.
Dan.
Yeah, he won't. We're gonna get in trouble like as soon as you decide to get up there.
He's actually standing in the corner.
He's been sitting there like this the whole time. Shaking.
You told them your
Well,
names, your real names. Okay, I'm ending the meeting, but thanks heaps.
Yeah, thank
Alright,
you.
thank you.
Let's chat soon.
Yeah,
Sounds good,
definitely.
sounds good.
See you later.
Have a good one. Bye.